Good evening, and welcome to our special report on a truly historic development that is reshaping the economic landscape of Iraq. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani has just delivered a momentous announcement confirming a significant revaluation of the Iraqi or IQD. This pivotal decision marks a new chapter for a nation that has long navigated economic challenges and is now taking decisive steps toward a brighter, more prosperous future. But before we dive into the details of this game-changing announcement, we want to hear from you. What do you think about this historic move? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters, and we value your input. And if you're new here, consider subscribing so you never miss out on our latest updates. Now, let's get into it. For years, Iraq has grappled with a stark disparity between the official and parallel market exchange rates of its currency, the IQD. This gap has not only hampered economic efficiency, but has also cast a shadow on the nation's financial stability. The disparity has created a complex web of challenges, ranging from trade imbalances to a less competitive economy. Now, Prime Minister Sudani's declaration isn't just a recognition of these challenges. It's a proactive step toward addressing them head-on. The crux of the issue lies in the significant devaluation of the Iraqi dinar against the US dollar. While the official exchange rate has remained at 1,320 dinars per dollar, the parallel or black market rate has plummeted to around 1,700 dinars to a dollar. This wide divergence has resulted in a situation where importers and businesses often turn to the black market due to more favorable rates, thereby draining the official market of much-needed liquidity. But the implications go beyond mere currency fluctuations. This disparity has stymied Iraq's economic growth and deterred foreign investment. The uncertainty stemming from the dual exchange rates has made it challenging for businesses to plan for the future, impeding expansion and job creation. Moreover, the lower official exchange rate has led to a distorted view of the economy, making it appear stronger than it actually is. This misrepresentation can lead to poor economic decisions, both domestically and by international actors. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, the Iraqi government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Sudani, has taken proactive measures to address the issue. In his address, the Prime Minister underscored the government's commitment to unify the exchange rates, acknowledging the complexities involved in such a monumental task. He emphasized the need for a well-calculated approach that minimizes risks while achieving the desired outcome. To navigate this intricate process, Iraq has sought the expertise of renowned global financial advisors, including the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and the Paris Club. These institutions bring with them a wealth of experience and a deep understanding of the global financial system. Their involvement lends credibility to Iraq's reform efforts, signaling a serious commitment to transparency and good governance. Central to the strategy is the establishment of a committee tasked with the responsibility of unifying the exchange rate. This committee will serve as the backbone of the initiative, working tirelessly to ensure a smooth transition from the current system to a unified exchange rate. The inclusion of representatives from various sectors, including economists, financial experts, and government officials, guarantees a holistic approach that takes into account the multifaceted nature of the challenge. While the road ahead may be fraught with complexities, the government's proactive approach offers a beacon of hope. The collaborative efforts, coupled with the involvement of international financial giants, underscore Iraq's determination to tackle this issue head-on. As the work of the committee progresses, there's a palpable sense of anticipation in the air. Iraqis and the international community alike are keenly observing the developments, recognizing the monumental implications of this reform. However, amidst this anticipation, it's crucial to acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead. Unifying the exchange rate is no easy feat. It requires meticulous planning, steadfast commitment, and a comprehensive strategy that anticipates and mitigates potential risks. The government must ensure that the transition does not negatively impact the everyday lives of ordinary Iraqis. Measures must be taken to protect vulnerable segments of the population and to ensure that the benefits of the new system are felt across all segments of society. Looking back at similar reforms undertaken by other nations, there are valuable lessons to be learned. Countries that have successfully unified their exchange rates have often done so by gradually phasing out the old system. This allows for a smoother transition, giving businesses and individuals time to adjust to the new economic landscape. Moreover, effective communication is paramount during such reforms. Keeping the public informed every step of the way can help build trust and understanding, thereby mitigating potential social and economic upheavals. As Iraq embarks on this journey, the role of international partners becomes increasingly pivotal. The support of organizations like the IMF, the World Bank, and the Paris Club is not just financial, it's also technical and advisory. These institutions can provide invaluable insights based on their experiences working with countries undertaking similar reforms. The success of this reform hinges on collaboration, both within Iraq and with its international partners. The government, with the help of its advisors, must ensure that all stakeholders are aligned, working together toward a common goal. In the coming months, the world will be watching closely as Iraq takes these historic steps. The successful unification of the exchange rate will not only stabilize the country's economy, but will also serve as a model for other nations grappling with similar challenges. Moreover, this revaluation is a key component of a broader economic diversification strategy that the Iraqi government is vigorously pursuing. For decades, Iraq's economy has been overly reliant on petroleum, with oil revenues accounting for approximately 95% of government income. This heavy dependence on a single sector leaves the nation vulnerable to fluctuations in global oil prices and can hinder sustainable economic growth. Diversifying revenue sources is not just a policy choice, it's a necessity for long-term stability. In line with recommendations from the International Monetary Fund, Iraq is charting a path toward building robust non-oil revenue streams. This involves systematically reducing the economy's dependence on crude oil. The government is focusing on fostering growth in sectors like agriculture, industry, and services. Agriculture holds immense potential. Iraq is endowed with fertile land and a strategic location that makes it ideal for producing a wide range of crops. By investing in modern farming techniques, irrigation systems, and by adding value to agricultural products, Iraq can create numerous job opportunities and generate non-oil export revenues. Similarly, the industrial sector is a key focus area. Iraq has abundant natural resources that can be harnessed for industrial development. By promoting industries such as manufacturing, mining, and textiles, Iraq can move away from being a raw material exporter and start generating income from value-added products. The service sector is another avenue for diversification. This includes areas like tourism, transportation, and telecommunications. Iraq's rich history, cultural heritage, and natural beauty make it a potential tourist destination. Developing the tourism sector can bring in foreign exchange and create jobs in hospitality, travel, and related fields. To drive this diversification, the Iraqi government is implementing targeted policies and reforms. This includes streamlining business regulations, improving infrastructure, and investing in human capital through education and training. These measures are designed to create an enabling environment for non-oil sectors to thrive. Additionally, the government is encouraging foreign direct investment by offering incentives and promoting public-private partnerships. By attracting foreign investors, Iraq can tap into their expertise and resources to develop non-oil industries more rapidly. These efforts are not isolated initiatives, but part of a cohesive national strategy. The government is working toward a future where Iraq's economy is diversified, resilient, and capable of providing sustainable prosperity for its citizens. Furthermore, the Iraqi government is concurrently executing ambitious plans for sweeping reforms within its banking sector. The overarching goal is to elevate Iraqi financial institutions to meet stringent international standards, thereby fostering a robust and trustworthy banking system. This modernization drive is not just about aligning with global norms, it's about building a financial infrastructure that supports Iraq's journey toward economic stability and growth. A key aspect of this reform involves upgrading banking infrastructure. This entails investing in advanced technological systems that enhance the efficiency and security of financial transactions. By adopting cutting-edge banking technology, Iraq can minimize risks, reduce transaction costs, and provide its citizens with world-class banking services. Another crucial element is enhancing compliance systems. Strengthening Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering procedures is essential to prevent financial crimes, and maintain the integrity of the banking system by adhering to international best practices in compliance. Iraqi banks can protect themselves and their customers while building trust with international counterparts. Moreover, the government is actively encouraging major Iraqi banks to expand their operations on the global stage. This includes facilitating their participation in international correspondent banking systems. By connecting with banks worldwide, Iraqi financial institutions can facilitate cross-border transactions, support international trade, and attract foreign investment. One notable measure the government is taking is the introduction of electronic payment systems. These systems not only enhance the speed and efficiency of transactions, but also boost transparency and accountability. By reducing reliance on cash, Iraq can minimize the risk of corruption and create a more conducive environment for foreign investors. This reform process is guided by the Central Bank of Iraq, which is working in close collaboration with international partners. Organizations like the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund are providing technical assistance and expertise to ensure that the reforms are comprehensive and effective. The banking sector reforms are not isolated from other economic reforms. They are part of a broader strategy to transform Iraq's economy. By diversifying revenue sources, reducing dependence on oil, and modernizing the banking system, Iraq is laying the foundation for a more stable and prosperous future. In conclusion, Prime Minister Soudani's announcement marks a pivotal moment in Iraq's economic history. His administration's bold decision to unify the exchange rates and diversify revenue sources demonstrates an unwavering commitment to steer the nation toward a brighter, more secure future. By embracing collaboration with global financial powerhouses and actively managing the transition, Iraq is poised to overcome the challenges associated with exchange rate unification. The involvement of the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and the Paris Club signifies a united front against Iraq's economic hurdles, ensuring a well-guided and impactful reform process. The government's parallel efforts to revamp the banking sector promise a more robust and reliable financial system equipped to support Iraq's journey toward economic recovery and growth. As Iraq navigates this transformative process, the world watches with keen interest, recognizing in Prime Minister Soudani's leadership a beacon of hope for a prosperous and stable Iraq.